Is everything you believe true? What is true? We've been lied to on epic proportions. This is Robert Forsch with the truth. This is North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, on the Cherry Grove Fishing Pier in front of the Prince Resort here. That is the Myrtle Beach skyline. It's where I captured the local sun video, the sun appearing in the clouds, as Job 37 proclaims. Water seeks level and covers the face of the stationary and level earth. The movement of the earth has never been proven because it's not moving. Do you feel yourself spinning, wobbling, or gyrating? I'm rock solid. Is what you believe true? Or the lie you apparently want to believe? Hypothetically, everything you believe may be true. I don't know. I want everybody to seek the truth with all your heart because it matters for eternity. This is the Tides Near Me app. Projects tides worldwide. I've been able to confirm the accuracy from this location. So as you can see, Friday, we've got 100% moon at the rise and set. Now here's also where it gets interesting. Friday it's supposed to be cloudy. So one of the reasons I wanted to come out here and show you today what this looks like from here is because it's very likely I'm not going to be able to show you a full moon on Friday. Not like this. The moon is an odd shape. You can look at my photo album on Facebook. All of my digital activity could be wiped out by artificial intelligence. They probably don't mind Andy Griffith, Leave It to Beaver, Lost in Space, and a lot of other digital activity being up there, but they may want to take down the truth and have my activity be but a memory. So that's why I'll do this while I can. I want to show you the reality of the world that we live in. Reality exposes the lies. You can't prove a lie. You can only represent powerful deception. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 says to everybody forever, they refuse to love the truth and so be saved. For this reason, God sends them a powerful delusion. How about that? Some people actually love the truth, and others give that lip service. I was one of them. I was a hypocrite. I was a dead man walking and didn't know it. How about that? Isn't that special? I wanted to lay the blame on somebody as to why the delay. I thought I was born again in 1982 till I actually was in 2014. Why the delay? Well, God had a different plan for me. I'm just glad to be one of His children. So gratitude replaced the anger and frustration I had. As a spiritually dead man, I struggled with things I was supposed to be free from. That's why mirrors are a big deal. This is a sea level liquid mirror. Sea level. See it? Let me zoom on here, and I'll go with the wide view. And I'll show you like this. No curvature. Also, the Mississippi River is over 2,350 miles long. If the world was a globe 24,901 miles in circumference, it would mean that 8 inches per mile squared would show a hump in the middle of the country that's actually 337 miles tall. There's actually 677 miles of missing curvature all around the earth. So something can be round and flat. Like a pancake. There's too much flat water all around. Flat water and flat land conform to a globe, a sphere. I've proven it. I've shown it. When I like a video currently, it is effectively shared tens of millions of times on my liked videos, through my liked videos playlists. I may make a comment like, is everything you believe true? How about if you get most of it and miss the most important detail of reality? I believe truth and reality are interchangeable. I've got almost a couple thousand videos of my own creation. You're welcome to use it. It's in videos. I've been seen over 40 million times. Artificial intelligence is watching me right now through some of the cameras on this pier. They're online. Everything online is being monitored by AI. Everybody's being monitored that can be tracked, traced, databased, threat assessed. So now that little glow in the sky is evidence that there isn't a huge ball of fire 93 million miles away and 1.5 million Earth sizes. It wouldn't be such a small localized light. Joshua, in the biblical account of Joshua 10, God stopped the sun and the moon from moving temporarily, and then he started them moving again. About 1 million people heard me say that when I recorded the local sun video. Just down the beach there, about a 1.5 miles away, is where I shot that. Can you see how there's just a little localized light behind those buildings? Right there. Becomes really obvious in the sunrises. So, today is January the 6th, I believe it is. Yeah, I'll show you on my device there. There I am. You got the Truthmobile in the parking lot. A lot of people see that. I get friends from all over the world. You know, it used to be I wanted to have friends that have a lot of mutual friends. I've got friends with no mutual friends that are truthers. When I drop in on a video that's been, or a post that's been shared, and I love it, or I'm sad, or react to it, those people that shared it or that originally posted can see me out there if they want. They may be busy with other things, but it's a way of lending support. I can go to the shares and love the post and be an encouragement to others to share that kind of work. What will it profit a man if he gain the whole world and lose his soul? It's not worth all the money in the world. The names of all God's children were put in the Lamb's Book of Life before the foundation of the world, well before any of us were born, messed up, and asked for help. Some of us may have not asked for that help yet. In the summer, the sun comes up way over there from this vantage point. Today, it came up way over here. I shot it from down there. So in the summer, the sun comes up there and does that. I've got video evidence proving that. Today, the sun came up over there and did this, clearly indicating it's the sun and the moon and the stars that are moving. The wind moves, the water moves, the earth, she's not a-moving at all. You know, I would try and put this on a tripod, but I do better to hold it and lean on a post. See, there's no moon there on the back side. It's an odd shape. Now, when it's a full moon, it'll look completely round because of the way it's facing us. Moonlight is cooler, as much as 7 to 12 degrees cooler than moon shade. It gives off her own light, while the sun gives off his light, according to the Bible. You may not like the Bible. That's totally your prerogative. You may be spawn of Satan for all I know, or maybe one of God's children inhabited by a demon, in which case, if you have been given if you're one of the elect, you will be born again, and you'll be glad that you are. Like me, I used to be an atheist, okay? And for a long time I was an agnostic. I wanted to know. And then I actually was known by God before the foundation of the earth. He's the living Word, the living water, the Holy Spirit, the author of Scripture. As powerful as artificial intelligence is, having a lot of knowledge and control of the internet, the information, the creation and distribution of electricity, public opinion, social media, The reasons why people believe many people believe what they believe because of the artificial intelligence generated trickery, fakery. So, is everything you believe true? How do you define what is true? Well, I believe God defines what is true. So I'm unapologetically a biblical creationist. Some people love that about me. Some people hate that about me. There's not much middle ground on that, as many of you are acutely aware. So let's move this on down so I'm over the water completely. So there's absolutely no curvature on the x-axis. That's the left to right. Apparently, according to the globe model, or the heliocentric model, the Earth is spinning, supposedly spinning over 1,038 miles an hour at the equator. Do you feel yourself spinning, wobbling, gyrating? No, I'm rock solid. We don't have toilet water flying out on people in Australia because of gravity. Well, hello. It's just water seeking level, like it's doing right in front of you. Do you see the water going up, falling off the edge anywhere? No, of course not. Just a little added elevation here and the water stops. Tide's actually going out now. It has been for about 45 minutes. We've got a diurnal tide here. It's between 4 and 6 feet most times. And then when we get hurricanes and tropical storms, there sometimes will be a storm surge that'll put the water over the road. I call it weather wars. You can hashtag weather wars if you like.
I don't think so, no. So, are you local? Or? I'm born here, but I've been in New York for a while now.
Oh, welcome.
But I do cinematography.
You do? Yeah. Oh, okay. So, I've got about 9 minutes more left here.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
Oh,
Elizabeth, nice to meet you.
Don't want to shake your...
Oh, you're fine. I'm actually recording the sunset, and feel free to reach out anytime you like. I zoomed in on the moon.
Oh, yeah?
Do you know when the full moon is?
It's not.
Friday, but it's going to be cloudy.
Oh, no.
So that's not a sphere. It's an odd shape.
Right.
And you can see it when I post it later. This will zoom in 125 times. As I'm talking to you, what I'll do is I'll spin it around like this, and let's see, I'll let you see what I'm seeing. Yeah, it's a Nikon P1000, and let me cue this up a little bit. So to see it in real time, now do you have a business card for either of your activities? You've got my phone number. You can send me any links you want. If you've got a Facebook page, I'll like it and invite my friends to like it.
Okay, that'd be fantastic. So yeah, I have this. I'll send it to you. I don't have my card on.
Okay. I've got my my information on the lock screen of my phone, which I have with me all the time, right?
No.
I've been thinking outside the box for a long time.
Oh, okay.
So here we go. If you want to get where you can see it, then you'll see it in real time. Isn't that something? Now it looks pretty black around it, right?
Yeah.
Well, earlier on it was blue around it. Because of the sun moving away from this vantage point, it changes. The title of the video is Everything You Believe True. How about that? Let that sink in. Chew on that for a while.
Yeah.
And you don't have to convince me that everything you believe is exactly true. By definition, what we believe to be true. The reality, though, may be different.
Sure.
So I did a video out here this morning, is what you believe true. I was thinking about it a little bit through the day. How about is everything I believe true? I may have like a whole bunch of it figured out and miss the most important part, or somebody else hypothetically might. So on my liked videos playlist, there's millions of occurrences of that. Millions, tens of millions. Because of what I do, I'm at over 40 million views on the internet.
Oh, wow.
Views of me personally. The 1% bastards that are running this place know who I am, but they know who everybody is, basically.
Right.
If they're documented. Every camera that's online is being monitored by AI.
Yeah.
Artificial intelligence is more like the Terminator. Now, my brother did the makeup for the original Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator. How about that? You've
great.
seen the franchise, right?
Sure.
It's a classic, and I use that as an example that the artificial intelligence is more like the Terminator. So they have you seen Sophia, the gangly little robot torso that got legs and stuff now? Okay, they parade that around and give it citizenship, so technically the AI can earn money. That's why they gave it citizenship. That's part of it. And the AI is a direct link to the whole administrative control of the entire internet, which includes the creation and distribution of electricity worldwide. So I'm not concerned about Kim Jong-un hitting the launch button on an EMP. I'm more concerned about AI selectively shutting down electricity wherever it wants and then restoring it later. Imagine New York City without electricity for a month in winter. How about a couple of months? You can only drive so far. Your car will only run so long until you can put fuel in it.
Sorry, my mom's called. We're meeting my mom for dinner.
Oh, well, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm going to look you up and I'll like your page. I'll subscribe.
Oh, you're welcome. And feel free to reach out anytime. That's why the number's there.
Okay.
And if you care to, and dare to, hashtag my name and keep it the #1 Robert Forsch search result worldwide. And I'm on multiple social media platforms now and in the future. I'm not going to change my name.
Okay.
Good to see you.
Take care of yourself.
Thanks so much. So that was very, very interesting. That's one of the reasons why this area is such a powerful outreach area. They're both involved in professional cinematography. Interesting, isn't it? That's part of the biggest network in the world. And rather than to say I'm a truther of a particular topic, I would say I love the truth and I'm sharing the truth to the ends of the earth around the clock. Ultimately, Jesus Christ, by his own proclamation, is the way, the truth, and the life, the living word, the living water, the great I am, the Alpha and Omega. All things were created by him, for him, through him. There you go. That's who I'm talking about. You may know him as Yahweh, Yeshua. He's got Greek references, Hebrew references. There you go. And other cultures may have other references and languages that are okay with him. How would I know different? However, the gospel is foolishness to those that are perishing. That's one thing to consider. And then the other thing is that it's God's grace is required to love and believe the truth, let alone find it. That is the shape of the moon at this percentage in this season. Where and when the sun and the moon appear and vanish on the horizon indicates that they are the ones moving, just as the Bible says. We have a firmament up above the earth, separating the waters from above from the waters below. The flood that Noah prepared for covered the face of the earth to over the tops of all the mountains. This is sea level. See it? Sea level. What is the width of the top of that view? There's no curve there. This is the Nikon P1000. Now I've got talented friends and family all over the face of this earth that create powerful content showing aerial platforms of time-lapse and footage from Norway, Iceland, Antarctica, the North Pole, all over the place. I've seen the Aurora Borealis with my own eyes, with some special friends when we were in our backyard in Wisconsin. Since then, he transitioned. Unfortunately, he spent a good part of his life smoking cigarettes. That's one of the biggest things you can do if you smoke, is to stop it right away. I used to smoke. I used to drink alcohol. I used to do legal and illegal drugs. I'm a free man sharing a message to set others free. That's why I do this. I'm handing out the answer to how to get free, is to love and believe the truth. Is everything you believe true? I encourage everybody to seek the truth with all your heart, because even at that, it's going to require divine intervention to find and appropriate the most important truth. If you have information you want to share with me, call me anytime. Email me if you want. You can meet me face to face if you want. Might want to call first. So this is Robert Forsch with The Truth. There's the truth and a whole lot of everything else, which is deception. Reality and truth are interchangeable. Please apply critical thinking to evaluate the information to see if what you believe is true, if everything you believe is true. Thank you so much. Call anytime.